Greetings. I haven't done a video. I meant to check where I left off last time. I think it was like I was like randomly sitting in another parking lot. So here's a little update of my life at this point. It's January 23rd, I believe? 24th, maybe. Yeah, and I help out with the cheer team for the high school that I went to. One of my friends, she became the cheer coach after I left, and I cheered in high school, and then so she asked me if I wanted to help, and so I do that. Now I'm at one of the schools. One thing I definitely know is that basketball games are so overwhelming. It is wild. Like, mostly when you walk in, you know, like when you first get there and you just like walk into this massive room with, it's just like everybody just sitting there, just yelling and everything. Yeah, so I do that, and it's cool. I try to get there as much as I can. There's like no system. They're great with me about it. That like they kind of just let it go. And when I show up, I'm there, and they're happy to see me, which is cool. Which I wouldn't do it if it was like weird. Like if they felt it was weird. I don't know. It's like very like grounding to be around them. That they just like put me kind of in a very like they're conscious. They're all like there, and you can just become like friends with them, and it's cool. Especially now that it's been like a few months. But women are cool. I don't know. Just watched a documentary last night about this source community. It was out in California. This guy you know, there's like so many people that start these groups all over the place, and like there's like the extreme ones where like the guy claims that like he's God and that and then they worship him exactly. But like there's a lot of all those people that came before. You know, I feel like we're at a time now that's like just accept it, that like everybody has so much potential, and like I mean it's hard to like, I guess that's the whole ego thing of like thinking that you are some like you know, what you've been given in your life is something extremely better than everybody else's or whatever. But like it's amazing how in a certain circumstance you see somebody and you may see that they're like lacking in that and like almost feel bad for them, but then like if you spend time with that person, next thing you know, like you find things in that person that is like you can't do it. And so it's refreshing to know that we don't have to actually be experts at everything or anything like that, you know. It's just and it's very cool to see what people are great at and like what is actually going on in people's heads. Some people, you really wonder what the fuck is going on in their heads, but for the most part it's pretty cool to just, regardless, it's just cool, especially when they're great people and they do great things. As for work, this was a pretty nice week. No offense to them, but my parents weren't in the office, or like nobody was really in the office, and so it's just like a kind of a quiet week. And I had a good amount of work to do. I had like some like machining work to do, but it wasn't, I mean, it ended up giving me a little bit of a challenge towards the end, but it was like straightforward stuff, which is always kind of like, I enjoy it, you know. It's like fun when, especially when you actually have like, for months now, when I first started, I literally had to like build the machine shop that all of it was, we bought out, or like a machine shop went out of business, and so we bought pretty much what he had remaining after selling the main stuff, and all of the material and all of his cutters and everything like that, which like it's all just kind of like used. You got to pick out the decent stuff in the rubble. But like now that it's months in, I'm like really starting to figure out, or like I have things relatively organized, and so it's good, yeah. And like it worked out perfect, just like everything, you know. It's like now what I've been given, or like the things that have end up in my lap, are like perfect for me. That like I have all these cutters and everything, and a sharpener. That like the shop had a sharpener, and so I'm able to like resharpen the same tools. Granted, it's a little annoying when I need like a 3/4 inch like counter bore, so that a 3/4 inch bolt can like fit perfectly in there, shoulder bolt. And when you don't have it, and like it's crazy with machining that like something, even one hair, like our one hair is 2/1000 of an inch, or like my thin hair is 2/1000, 0.002 of an inch, and like that is a tolerance. In like a 2/1000 would be a tight tolerance. You'd like 3/1000, or like not like 3 pieces of hair makes things out of tolerance for machining. I don't know, I kind of went off there a little bit, but like we're dealing with such small numbers that it's like the tools are ground smaller than what I need, and so then I use that, or like I have to measure it first, and then I can't use it because it's not the actual size. But just like all the little tests life puts you through, just like that. But yeah, awake is just, you know, background tugging along as usual. I tried to start doing I did start my prototype for the soap dispenser, the bottle. Done. Yeah, it's going. Yeah, but besides that, I love my girlfriend. I love my life. Things are great.